In this video, I'm going to show you how you can get enough food for a week for one person for under $80. And I cleared off the table as best I could. You'll notice a little bit of mess. Honestly, I kind of like including that in these videos because a majority of the people I know that you watch this, your parents like me. You got a family, you got a house full of other people, as I know you can hear, and that's okay. I like to show that this doesn't need to be a perfect process in order to get it done. So one thing my wife pointed out, I have some sections here, and one thing she pointed out that I think was really good. Meal prep services are a great resource to have. Obviously, you know you're going to be paying a little more to get the convenience of the food, but I wanted to show you how you can have that convenience, maybe pay a few extra bucks, but not pay as much as a meal prep service. And that's in the form of these pre-prepared meats. Hey Theo, hey Theo. You can play, bud. You don't have to be quiet. Just maybe not yell so much, okay? Thanks, buddy. So we have a beef barbacoa. Honestly, the brand doesn't matter that much, but one thing I wanted to share that I always do, I look at two things on the nutrition label. I know you can't see because it's far away, but I look at the macros. I look at the fat content because a lot of times they advertise how much protein, like 22 grams of protein per serving, which is awesome. But then it's also 25 grams of fat, which the problem with that is you're ingesting a lot of excess calories that you just don't need through your meat. And so this one, for example, is only 5 grams of fat per serving and 22 grams of protein per serving for every 5 ounces. So, and beef barbacoa, like I don't really want to spend the time cooking beef barbacoa, but I like beef barbacoa, so best of both worlds. And then I also did, this one's a little more plain, it's just pulled chicken. And this is about a pound of chicken, which is going to give you about 100 grams of protein. It's already cooked. And then I got some lean ground beef. Now, one thing I wanted to mention on this is I got 96% lean, 4% fat. You can come in the video, honey. It's okay. Come on over. It's my daughter, Jovi, here. She likes to be, whenever there's a spotlight, she likes to be in it. So this is my son, Theo, here. So one thing about leanness of meat, this may seem like it's not that big of a deal, but it totally is because, you know, your 80-20, even your 70-30 ratio of meats, you know, they're going to be a few bucks cheaper, which is fine, but you're going to be, again, consuming a lot of extra calories from that extra fat that you just don't need. And if you're trying to get lean or stay lean, this is the kind of stuff you want to pay attention to. And so I got 2 pounds of the lean ground beef. And honestly, I didn't pay that much attention to what was on sale. I'm pretty sure this was on sale. Maybe it was a couple extra bucks off. I don't know. Then I got some eggs. I do spend a few extra bucks on eggs too to get like the cage-free, free-range, stuff like that. Just because when you crack open the yolk of a white shell egg versus a brown shell egg, the yolk in a brown shell egg is way deeper orange and more vibrant. And that usually speaks to the nutrient content. And that does matter. So I'm going to spend a few extra bucks and I got 18 eggs. This will not be enough to feed me and my family for an entire week, but this video is for one person for a week. Okay, and then fruit. We love fruit. We're fruit bats here, right? We love fruit. Yeah. And so got a big thing of strawberries, some blueberries, some white peaches, some apples, and a couple avocados for some fats. Again, we're going to go to Costco tomorrow to really stock up for the week, but this is enough for one person. And some bananas. Fruit is a great source of fiber. It's obviously packed with nutrients. It's a great way to get full and hydrated, but save yourself calories. And then some honorable mentions. I am stepping out of my nutritional comfort zone and trying some cottage cheese. I'm mixing it in some eggs. Apparently it makes them really creamy, but I like the fact that I'm getting a lot more lean protein. So we'll see how that goes. What's that?
Thank you, Ashley.
Yeah, thank you, Ashley, if you're watching this. Our cousin suggested it. And then these are for my kids, which, by the way, you parents out there, they love pancakes and waffles, which is great. But I want to make sure they still get some kind of protein. And so these Kodiak cakes, they're not like amazing for you, but there's definitely worse things out there. There's 12 grams of protein for every 2 waffles. So not an awesome option for adults, but for kids, I mean, that's plenty of protein for a 30-pound kid, right? So it's the best of both worlds. And then my son just hijacked the vitamin water that I got from my wife. So yeah, that's it. I hope this video, I wanted to keep it short and sweet and easy to consume. I hope that, yeah, there's the vitamin water right there. I hope this video is helpful for you and to show you. The reason I wanted to make this is because a common myth is that eating healthy is expensive. and it can be, but it doesn't have to be. And I also wanted to show, like, not everyone likes to sit around and devote a bunch of time to meal prep. Like, you got kids you want to spend time with, you don't get to see on the weekends, or during the week a lot, you want to see on the weekends. I mean, I like to prep some of my stuff, but I also have really relied more and more on this stuff because the nutrient list is very short. It's just a bunch of spices, basically, so it's not terrible for you, and it's pre-cooked meat. I get to just throw in the microwave, which is delicious. So I hope this helps. Share it if it does, and we'll see you for the next video.